Welcome to the Town of Darien Sewer Commission, regular meeting of October 7th. We're calling the meeting to order at 4:33 p.m. in room 206 of Town Hall. First item on the agenda is approval of past minutes from September 9th, broken up in three pieces. The public hearing on the sewer fees, the public hearing on the ordinance amendments, and then the regular meeting.
Just a few nits, Ralph Obin's name is spelled Orbin and Obin, right, top, bottom twice,
Page 2, top.
and three top. I
Page
think it's
2.
Obin.
It is.
It is
Obin.
O-B-I-N.
Yeah.
It
I
says
gotta get the R
Orban,
out
it
of
should be
there.
Oban.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then page 4, probably like 10 lines down, 7-148, it should be towns, not town.
Okay, so slowly we have Orban on page 2, item 2. We have
Towns 3.
Orban on page 3, item 2. Yeah,
Okay.
got it.
Oh, you got it too.
And
It's a nit.
page 4, big paragraph at the top, right after 7148.
Town's plural, right?
Plural,
Yeah,
yeah.
Town Square. Okay.
Got it.
Anything else?
I didn't see anything else. That's not-
Mr. Hill, anything else?
No,
Mr. Van Winkle, any
No,
comments or edits?
so I would make a motion to approve.
Okay.
I'll
we-
second it.
All right, we have a motion and a second to approve the minutes of September 9th, including the two public hearings and the regular meeting. All those in favor? Okay, 4-0. Minutes are approved. Okay, moving on to item number 3, Sewer Commission meeting calendar for 2026. Everybody in for another year?
Yep.
We pushed the ball down the hill. We got to see what happens now.
Yeah, now we're getting towards like the end of the movie.
So we're all just going to leave.
This movie.
Thanks, Ed. Have a good time.
I don't want any wrath, let me leave.
Yep, that one slid for the July data, and that one slid for voting. Yeah, that looks about right to me.
Yeah, I don't see any issues.
Okay,
So,
got a motion?
I'll make a motion to accept the calendar as printed on the sheet.
I'll second that.
Okay, all those in favor? All right, 2026 meeting calendar is adopted. All right, we've got 3 sewer user fee appeals to get through, and the first one is 4A, 32 Gideon Lane for Christian Healy's.
Healy.
Healy's.
Healy. So I think it's.
Healy, oh, Healy, silent.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, is that one of the ones that won't be here today? Or two, yes,
correct.
okay.
Not here.
I think he's keeping an eye on his mom. She lives
Yeah,
there.
so 4A, actually, that one looked fairly straightforward to me.
Bob, you have any math?
Did? Okay.
Yeah, when they fixed there was a leak.
Yeah, but you tell me where the 6 months starts and I'll tell you the number.
Wow, look at the ones and twos. Some solid numbers the year before,
Well,
or this year.
1,
You
2,
suck at
3,
saying that.
4, 5, 6. So the
No,
6.
no, just tell me which, April, March, or July, or June.
You're going to the year before?
Why don't we just take the 13 from 2022?
I mean, for me, the 557s would still be minimum charge, so.
I know that, but
Yeah.
but the leak could be involved. We go from where the leak starts and we give 6 months.
Yeah. I'm not
We
ready
wanna-
to say that the 5s are a leak,
Okay,
yeah. So I'm either on the June or July.
okay, well, I did July.
Okay, let's do that.
All right, so the minimum for the year is the 274.31, I think. It's not written down here, I did my own.
For the year of
percentage.
23, yeah,
I
okay.
did my own percentage calculation, but so anyway, so we have the 19 plus, the 6 months ends at the first 29, so it's 29 plus 17, 46. So if they pay half of it, that's 23.
Okay,
Times 750 is 172.50, plus the minimum of 274.31 comes out to a revised bill of 446.81.
Okay, let me just wrap my head around. So you basically
Yeah.
charged them half of the 2 big months and then the plus the minimum charge?
Yes.
Okay,
I got that.
okay. And you written off several months of the leak?
Yep.
A lot, I mean,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and it could be.
You were generous, you could go back
It could be
On the 10
8
or
months.
7,
It could be 8 that are gone, really.
above it, abnormal, or above normal.
So
Okay,
It's $150 above the minimum.
so
172.
Yep.
that would then equate to a motion to grant the appeal down to
446.81.
446.81. Do I have a second on the, or is that a motion?
Yes.
Okay,
I'll
Peter
second.
seconds. Any further discussion on the motion?
Yeah, one second.
Yes, sir.
folks. I'm just looking at, so maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing, but I'm looking at 3 of 9 for
3 of 9, we're 2 of 7.
2 of 7, I'm sorry. That's why I was
32
wrong.
Gideon Lane.
Yep, my fault.
All
Never
right,
mind.
Jump to the next one.
Yep,
Okay. So we can move on?
Ed's question.
Please.
Okay.
So if
I
they-
can't wait to hear what you have at the next one.
Did they already pay it?
You have to,
Yeah. So, any further discussion on item 4A? All those in favor? Appeal granted,
And
4-0.
Ed, did they already pay their bill?
they have to pay at least the minimum
Okay,
to stay on our appeals list.
okay.
So I don't know if they paid that or the entire bill, but we,
You'll
of course,
figure
as
it all out.
always,
Got
will
it.
work out.
If they owe another $160, whatever.
Sounds good. All right, next appeal is 4B, 7 Whaling Road. Autumn Robert.
Okay, they're not gonna be here.
Okay, also not going to be here. Do we think this is simple enough?
Piece of cake.
Okay.
All right, so it's a leak, that does not go down the drain, so
Ah.
what we do is we drop the 110, take 12, 7, 7, and 9, add it, comes out to 35, we times it times 3 to annualize it, we get 105. We times it times 750, not the 706 down here, that's erroneous. In 2024, the rate was 750, not
Okay.
706 or 708.
Yep, agreed.
And we come out with a revised bill of 787.50.
I follow your logic and your math.
Yep, I did too.
And this was having to do with the
Pool.
exterior pool and the
No,
breakout.
Bob, the part that looks broken to me is part of the filter. But
It's a freshwater feed, I don't know why it was still energized in February.
Right. So that's separate. When the pool level goes to a certain point, it adds water.
This
Separate.
actually looked, wait a minute.
This looks like the filter.
Coming, wait a minute, give me a second, let me look at that picture now that you're making me think of something.
Uh-huh.
That looks like an illegal connection, because there's no air gap.
An air brake or whatever.
There's
that-
no air
at
gap,
least
it's
not
called an air
visible.
gap.
Yeah.
So, since we asked the building department to pass things forward to us, can you pass this backward to them?
Is that like a backflow preventer valve on a sprinkler system?
Essentially.
It's, yeah, an air gap is, that's why when you had fill spouts,
Yep.
there's an actual distance. The fill spout is supposed to be above the highest possible water level.
Got it. So it doesn't backflow and contaminate.
Exactly.
Ed, before we go ahead and ask for a motion, did you have anything to add to this item?
Nope.
Okay. With that, I'd ask for a motion.
A revised bill of $787.50.
Okay, can I get a second?
yeah.
Any further discussion? All those in favor? Okay, appeal granted 4-0. Moving on, item number 4C, 9 Plymouth Road for Mark Major and Superman.
Yeah, no, he's so strong, he wrote the building, that's the problem.
Well done, well done. If you could come up here and just give us your name and your address, please.
So, Mark Major, 9 Plymouth, and thank you. One statement, when I came to pay the taxes, I think the people downstairs noticed that it was exceptionally high, and that really helped me, so well done, well done in, looking out for us. So essentially, had 2 running toilets that, other than just being like white noise to go to sleep to, I realized cost us a lot of money on water and also on sewer. It was kind of, both of them were kind of in the bowl if it was, just kept running. And then we ended up getting them both fixed at the same time. I think I put the plumber for that in there. And then since then, it's come down dramatically, and it's kind of at a more normalized rate. And
So we have,
No,
we don't have a current water
No.
bill? Okay,
there's not a current water bill.
okay. So what we like to see in these cases
Okay.
is a confirmation that the problem was in fact solved. So like any one of your current water bills that would show, hopefully that you're back down in the 10 to 15 range.
Sure.
Not the 25 to 30 range.
And then this year's sewer bill came out, and it
Yeah.
was like $1,000 instead of $3,000, if that's a
Yeah.
proxy for something, but I mean, I'm happy to
Uh,
go back and,
We need to see the data
Yeah.
in front of us
Okay.
for the previous year,
Yeah,
because
we have
there's some other
no reason to
issues.
doubt you, but we do need that piece of paper in
There are
front of
some
us.
other things that are involved,
Yes, we have it
because
here.
what
Yeah,
it
we
is we look at years of data. We try and come up with a fair and equitable point where the leak started.
great.
We give you a 6-month grace period. And then after that, any water that's going down the drain, you're paying for half of it, we're paying for half of it.
Got it.
We're giving you 50% off, but, this bill is gonna be higher than the bill this year.
Okay.
I can tell you that, I've calculated it. I don't wanna say it until I've seen all the numbers, but I've calculated it in front of me a couple
Okay.
different times. But,
Okay,
yeah, it's gonna be higher than this year.
So
I
we-
apologize, I thought it was just the fix, I didn't.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
We've had some where people fix this and it might be that, and it's maybe
Yes.
3 things, not 2.
Yeah.
It's mind numbing.
Well, it's also, but I mean, I think that the point about bringing it up downstairs, it also saved me a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Yeah.
And,
So-
and whatever you tell me, it'll be.
Yeah,
Well, I think what we'll do is table it and have you bring in a new water bill when it comes in that's
Okay.
lower. And that'll give us like a benchmark of
Okay,
where we.
cool.
Yeah.
This
yeah, and
this
maybe,
happened far enough back that you'll have a lot of data. I'll just send that in to the office. Is that the best?
Yeah,
place?
Yeah.
because the repair was in October of 2024. We need to see November and December's water usage to see that it came back down to what we would consider the normalized level from years past.
okay, so what I would like to do is table it, ask the appellant to provide a current water bill, and also ask Joanne, if you're listening, to give us a chart with the next year's data on it as well. And then we can make a decision at the next meeting.
And I don't think you need to come in, it's nice
Yeah,
of you to
we
come in
can-
tonight. We can figure it
All
out.
right, all right,
You're
perfect.
welcome.
Well, I really
It's a
appreciate
great
it.
time here.
Yeah.
We can back to saving.
Well, thank you for
people and
bringing
stuff.
him too.
Appreciate it. Yeah, he's with me, so why not? Thank you for the time.
Yep.
All right, take care.
All right, so
Mr. Mayor, go get
4C is tabled. We're gonna move on to number 5, 1 Brush Island Road. Request for accessory structure sewer connection. Don't we have like a
Protocol?
yeah, or didn't we try to simplify our process on these? 5, 1 of 1. 5, 1 of 1. A name,
So Kent Epley from ERI Building.
thank you, sir. And you're here representing,
Alexander, One Brush Island, and also, well, we got another one after this.
yeah, one at a time, thank you.
So One Brush Island.
And so they're putting the ADU in the garage?
Above the garage, yes.
Yep. And then that tying into an existing gravity connection.
Correct, so we're pumping up to the gravity connection.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
So we cambered it, we got that.
And Ed, you want our blessing on this connection?
Yeah, the only thing I don't know about this is the site, is it subdividable or not? But wanted to make sure you guys were aware of the sewer connection and the accessory structure going into the gravity gravity line.
Yeah. And then we have kind of typical standards now that we attach to these. 1, there'll be a fee for the extra bedroom or bedrooms in the ADU. 2, we ask that you camera the existing lateral to confirm that it's in serviceable condition and doesn't need any
They have the
improvements?
video already.
Okay, they've got the video, fantastic, I like the way it's working without us, that's exactly what we want.
As-built.
And then an as-built at the end of where the new lateral is, and
Yep.
where it connects and that sort of thing.
Do we need some sort
think
of
it's
like
71.
pit or anything at the connection to maintain it, or is it just buried? How's that work later?
At the Y.
At the Y?
It's just a Y, it's not a manhole.
I think it's fine,
So
it's
it's
just.
fine
a
to
line.
bury it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they have clean, there's a
Well,
clean out.
it's
Yeah, there's a
pressure and
clean out
gravity.
right there.
Okay.
Yeah, I understand,
You're cool with that?
I am,
Okay.
yeah, something goes wrong, we gotta dig it up just like.
Well,
any
is there
other
any
piece of
chance
it.
that the pressure's lower and it would backflow down to the pressure system when it's just doing gravity from the house?
No,
Okay.
no, there'll be backflow on the
Yeah.
pump.
Typically, we angle the Y too, so it's,
Yeah.
So it comes up and then down into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's usually a check valve on the pump system.
Yep,
Yeah.
yeah.
Would you need a check valve up there near the Y?
I guess any
At the
other,
very end?
I wouldn't put it there, because then you would need to have a pit, because
Right.
check valves
Okay,
need to
that's
get
fine.
maintained.
Yeah.
yeah, you're just asking for a clog there, so.
All right, so any other questions for the applicant?
Either one of these, you can't subdivide here.
Darren or Ed, any other concerns on this one?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think it's cool. Thank you for bringing it to us. Now we know, at least in.
Yeah, motion to approve the connection?
Yeah, I'll move on.
Second?
Here.
Okay,
Who was
first
first?
was Reese,
Reese.
Peter was second. Any further discussion? All those in favor? Okay, connection approved. All right, yes, sir.
Hang for the
Okay, we're here for,
Got a little cottage industry going here.
all right, item number 6, 308 Mansfield Avenue, accessory structure sewer connection, discussion and action.
Ken
Mr.
Buckley
Epley?
from ERI Building and Design, yeah.
For Peter and Diane Schmidt-Fellner
Yes.
at 308 Mansfield Avenue. Okay, this looks like existing gravity sewer again,
Gravity to this one.
Gravity.
and gravity to gravity this one, another ADU above a garage or adjacent to a garage.
Above, yep.
Okay.
With 3 clean outs.
Oh, yeah. That's nice.
Any questions or concerns,
How-
Ed, or?
This isn't part of a subdivision of any kind, right?
Ken, how deep do you bury the cast iron under the driveway? How do you make sure
Well,
that's
we
rated?
really gotta shoot all our grades, that's, you know, under there, we're trying to get to 3 feet there.
Yeah. Do you encase that in concrete or anything? I mean, this is more.
Well, it's
you.
cast, right?
It's-
So
yeah.
it should be fine.
That one I wouldn't encase,
It
no.
won't settle?
Depends on how shallow it has to be, but hopefully it doesn't have to be that shallow. Doesn't look like it, because you got 6 feet down at the invert to the
Okay.
other one, hopefully. Any other questions, Bob, Peter? Any- Ed,
If it
Darren,
gets
you
shallow,
good?
we'll require concrete encasement.
Yeah.
Okay.
On concrete over the.
Only,
So that'll be
Start
through
getting
your
close to
sewer
a foot.
permit and through Anthony's
yeah,
site visits and
We'll take care of that.
confirmations.
So a truck doesn't crush it.
Yeah, he'll tell you what to
He'll,
do,
he'll
and you'll do it.
keep it, exactly. He'll like that.
All right, can I get a motion?
I'll move that.
Reese moves, Peter seconds. Any further discussion? All those in favor? Connection approved. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
just go back to the other one, if I could just mention. I
Oh,
thought that you said you were gonna go out, straight out from your water? No? You changed that?
Well, once we scoped it, nobody knew where this went.
Okay.
So when we scoped it, we found out where it went. We thought it was coming down the driveway, but it's
Okay.
not. There's nothing on Brush Island.
I thought there was like a lot of rock here. That's not an issue? You're
yeah, I'm
not gonna
surprised,
come
yeah,
to
there's
us and
nothing
ask
on
for
Brush
that?
Island.
We gotta
Rock
chip
wasn't
it.
at the
Yeah,
time.
we gotta chip it if we gotta get
Okay,
rid of the rock. Yeah.
okay. Because if you have a different way to go, now's the time to ask them. So
I don't know of any other option
you're
there.
going this way?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think this is a great option.
yeah. We're gonna try to stick with Plan A.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
All right.
Gravity's a great option.
All right, item number 7, sump pump removal policy. We had, well, 3 of us were there, so Peter, we went to the Board of Selectmen last night, and they endorsed the ordinance change and the affidavit and the letter with some typos and edits and clarifications. And it's now going to go on through the RTM process. And Ed, you sent us an email on that earlier today,
Yes.
and the dates were
Included.
were included on the email, so we got to go to 3 committees before the full vote.
They may combine a couple of them.
Yeah.
They try to do that sometimes, so we'll see what happens from the rules. And I know TS&G, and it really depends on what they have on their agenda, if they'll put them together. I usually don't have to ask, they usually call and ask me can you come to 1 meeting instead of going to 3?
Yep.
And it's always volunteer for that if we can.
Yeah, sounds like a good
Whenever
deal.
we're available,
So-
somebody will be.
So definitely 1 more, and then the full RTM.
And it seems like the moderator's trying to work with us to get it done before the end of the year.
Jack is chair of FMB,
Yeah,
and he's he understands that TS&G has a little issue right now,
Yeah.
with Frank Kemp passing away. So
Yeah.
he's helping out Seth Morton, trying to
Yeah.
get the information out to him as soon as he can. And that's why I sent that to him, the packet today, and he sent that out to everyone. I do have one more
Yes.
thing to talk about, that's sump pump removal policy. As we go through these documents, and other people get to put their eyes on it and stuff, so I did get a chance to speak to one of the selectmen. Some typo stuff, she gave me that information. I think you're gonna allow me a little latitude. I can make those changes without having to bring it back to you.
It's amazing after
Yes,
our
please.
year of
Yeah,
hacking, if there's
yeah,
any.
Yeah,
nits.
well, engineers
I think
can't
we're all,
spell,
like,
that's part of the
blind to
problem. Or they can spell,
No,
but it's
that
the wrong
happens,
word,
It does.
so.
If there's any typos on my post.
that's because you didn't type it, you wrote it. They call them rightos.
I had to write it a few times too,
There was,
because there was some typos.
I know.
there was a suggestion to almost double down on what Bob had asked for as part of the fines was, if you don't return the statement, you get a fine. If you provide false information, you get a fine. And, hey, we may send this out to you every 6 months if we'd like to. The suggestion was to add to that, and with that, with every issuance of that statement for compliance being returned, there will be a $250 fine attached to that. I don't have any problem adding that if you guys are okay. It's just hey, we're not gonna send it to you, you get off the hook. Every time we send it to you, there's going to be a fine for
That should be
non-compliance.
clarified. Obviously, we talked about the first round as a grace period, but then doing it after.
And then I guess the other question she had asked, and it's a good one, and she's asking if there's gonna be others. What if they don't fix it? What if we come across an item and they don't fix it? And I said that I think we're still,
I think.
trying to wrap our arms
yeah,
around those specific
yes.
ones.
I think that's gonna be year 2, 3, 4, 5.
I told her, maybe year 5, we're at the list of the folks that just,
But
yeah.
it's gonna get smaller, the list, and they're already fully using the system illegally. It's a violation of the plumbing code.
And-
There's teeth in that.
I
And we
think,
may
yeah,
come back
I
and
think
and
one-
revise our ordinance, and we
Yeah.
can, that says, hey, look, if you don't have it repaired by this deadline set by every 30 days, there's an additional $250 fine, and we're going to assess you.
Yeah,
And that, we can put that back in now,
yes.
and without
And
having to
there's
go to the RTM.
also, we've got to meter the discharge and charge you for what's going into the sewer.
Yeah, I mean, those are some options. I said, the sewer commission hasn't gone after that group of folks yet. There's this
We're
big
naively
one that we're
hoping for
trying to.
compliance.
No, but Ed,
What's
it's-
that?
Naively hoping for compliance.
You
Yes,
just did a
and
really-
I kept stressing
You
that.
did a really good job with the selectmen emphasizing that we're really not, this stick approach is only the last approach, and we really want the carrot to work. And even during this process, we're gonna try and help people as much as we can in that very difficult water problem.
We've held the carrot out for 5 years now.
Yeah.
I heard what you folks had said. I think it goes over well when it comes out. And so you say it that way, and you say it in public, and when you get the nod of the selectmen, as you're saying it, they understand that this is not a revenue generating system.
Which reminds me, we did get kudos from the Board of Finance Chair, Jim Palin, who said, this seems like a no-brainer to me. You have people complying with the policy, subsidizing the people that aren't complying with the
It's
policy.
wonderful.
Yes, we're trying to make it more equitable for everyone.
Yeah.
People are getting what they paid for
Yep.
and not paying for others.
That was my final comment on
Okay,
that.
great.
I will make, if it's okay, I'm just going to make those small changes.
Please, you have our blessing.
Thank you.
Anyone have an objection to that? I didn't hear any objections there.
Engineering, grammatical.
Well,
Well, there's more than one.
you already fell on the sword
There's a
last
lot
night
of
about
people.
it.
No, I just,
We all read it.
he opened it, so I said it, because I'm no better than you.
Superintendent's report.
Okay. We have, Phase 2 update is, the final pay request was taken care of on September 29th.
Hey,
We
done,
released the,
done.
what's that?
Done.
Released the retainage. The only thing we have left sitting in that purchase order right now, and on the part of their contract, is the warranty work that can probably start from 6 months to a year from now.
Okay.
We'll go back
So
and
there's
do the
still some
inspections, make
warranty.
sure everything is held up, repair what needs to be repaired, and so on.
Okay, great.
Do you find a failure often after 6 months, a year, not seeing it right away?
Well,
What could be,
in my many years
like
of
grouting the leaks?
pipelining, and,
Yeah.
it hasn't been that many years. So I trust Arcadis and Lindsay has said that, they go back and find things, but they go back and they fix them.
Yep.
And that's what the warranty payments are for.
That's cool.
We don't pay you if you don't go back and make the
So that's
repairs.
the retainage is used as a warranty.
And when they're done lining, they video it again. And if we find deficiencies there, and we have,
Yep.
they go back and
Regrouted.
regrout it or repair the liner, whatever it is that they need to do. And they don't get paid for that until they do. So I didn't release retainage until all the repairs were done.
Yep.
So,
That's cool.
Phase 3 update?
Phase 3, it will start October 14th in the field. They're ready to get started.
Fantastic.
That's encouraging. I know, I wanted them to get started tomorrow, but something came up. They wanted to start Monday. It's a holiday.
How did the bid look compared to the estimate?
Just a little bit higher. A little bit higher. I think our estimate was like 1.7, 1.8-ish. This came in at 1.95. So I cut the purchase order for that on Monday, and we're ready to get started.
Fantastic. Excellent news.
Phase 2 I&I engineering work. I'm still awaiting their estimate. I can't tell you why it's a little bit slow in coming, but I was more concerned about getting Phase 3 started.
Now you can start knocking on their door every day.
I can. One thing I'd like to add to the superintendent's report is the CCTV work. We did get estimates on that. Their number for the work is a little bit higher, while their engineering inspection services are lower. So we're generally right where we were last year with the unit cost for the CCTV work for this year, 2025.
So we'll be doing 8 miles between now and the end of the year?
Correct.
Okay.
They're pretty good. Truex they did a great job last year, and hopefully do the same this year. They have us on their schedule.
Okay.
So those files are all saved, all the videos? If like 5 years from now, we went back and cameraed the same line, we could see, what's going on and
Correct.
degradation, anything.
Absolutely.
Cool.
On the I&I, most important thing is, quite frankly, reserving the flow monitoring services for this spring, right? Because
We're trying to get them in, yeah.
Well, yeah, and we just want to have a company that knows that we're going to have 8 meters and they're ours. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Any other questions for the superintendent?
How's the Corbin hookup gone, the post road, is that all done?
They
Front
made it
lot.
across the
made it
street.
across the street.
Yeah, where they cross in front of this.
They're
porch
going
lot.
to use an
Yeah,
inside
River
drop.
Park.
I don't know if that was done yet or not.
I was in Rillo Park there.
And they have to rework the bench walls at the bottom. I don't know if that was done yet or not, though.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Moving on to new business, we do have a request for new business tonight to discuss a sewer extension to serve 471 Mansfield Avenue. Do I have a?
Should I take it?
Yeah, unless you get the vote to go into new business. and then
I'll
you
make
can
a
take it.
motion, we'll go into new business.
Okay, motion, we have a second. Second, yeah, a second. All those in favor? All right, we're gonna go into new business, for 471 Mansfield Avenue. I am going to recuse myself from this and hand the gavel over to Mr. Hill. See you in a minute.
Heavy as a crown.
Heavy burden.
That's why I said heavy as a crown.
Yeah, it is.
So,
I love the old paper maps.
so I'm gonna,
This is old school. I love it.
I'm gonna start off, gentlemen, so you understand why this young man is here in front of you.
I'll try to all the time.
Darren and Patrick brought to my attention that maybe this is something that we should start to do more of, which is introduce you to the project at about 30,000 feet, let you know the direction that we're going in, things that, you know, are concerns or non-concerns. We're not looking for comments back for you, any type of reviews or anything like that, but always open to comment and questions from you folks. But understanding that we're in the process now of taking their calculations and starting to review them, okay? So that's where we are right now, but he's gonna give you an overview of what the project is, basically, okay?
Yeah, I drive by it every day, at least twice.
I'm Patrick Scher with Redness Simi, project engineer. John Heflin is a representative for the Episcopal Church in Connecticut as well, the property owner. So as Ed said, I'm just here to give you a quick overview of the application that we made last week. Our client, the Episcopal Church in Connecticut, is proposing a 4-lot subdivision on the west side of Mansfield Ave. The current church building and residences on the property are currently served by septic, and all 3 structures will be removed and the septic system's removed as well, or abandoned in place per the technical standards. Currently, the town sewer system runs as far north as the intersection with Tower Drive. You have 2 2-inch force mains there that serve these properties along Mansfield, and then also serve the properties along Tower Drive and Tower Lane. We are requesting a sewer extension up Mansfield to serve the 4 new lots, and while also providing connections for the 5 existing properties on the other side of the road. As part of our analysis, we studied the capacity in the 2-inch main, force main, as well as 2 other study points along the gravity sewer between the site and Boston Post Road. Our analysis confirmed that under these conditions, the pipes have the capacity to accommodate the proposed redevelopment in addition to the new connections. But of course, we would like to give Arcadis a chance to review and offer any comments before we go further into the technicals. If you have any questions, just covering the basics, I can go over it though.
Ed, do we need to deal with this like an extension? Do we have to have a benefit appraisal and prove the need, the economic benefit?
This will require a developer's agreement.
Okay, and would that mean an appraisal of one of the typical houses and show there's a benefit for the sewer versus not?
Darren's gonna let you know that right now.
Definitely a developer's agreement. What was your question?
Do we need to do a
Appraisal.
benefit appraisal to prove, like Clocks Lane, when we did the sewer there, the extension?
Only
we
if
had
the
to pay-
people on the east side want to connect.
Okay,
So it doesn't matter.
because that's raw land, okay, on the left.
It doesn't matter what's on the west side because that's all them, and they're paying for that anyway. But those 4 lots would be included in the denominator when we
Right.
take the final cost.
So we do 9, or 1, 2, 3, yeah, 9
9
lots.
total.
Do you have to go and like do a poll of those people and get them to buy
No.
in? So they could just do their side, ignore those people, and we count them because it's a possibility, likelihood that they could connect.
They're gonna have to go to the state DOT, get permission to cut that road open, but they're gonna have to come to you, which they're going to do, to ask your permission.
I guess I'm asking, why are those 5 lots, the existing homes, included in this?
Because we would not allow them to extend the sewer without making provisions for the
Laterals,
people.
okay.
And then what would happen is, so for example, if, let's say it costs them $90,000 to extend the sewer. That's $10,000 a pop. They're eating 40 of it,
Yeah,
and $10,000 for each of those lots would add up to 50. The developer would have a chance to recoup $50,000.
when they hook up. Oh, so they're.
Only when they hook up, right.
So they're not gonna get a charge, a sewer charge for this project,
No.
those 5 homes, but if, once they sign up, they get 1/9, they pay 1/9 of the cost.
That's correct.
Gotcha.
Except if they came to the sewer commission and said,
They were in.
we'd like the sewer commission to do a sewer extension here. If they came to you and the sewer commission said yes, then there would be no developer's agreement, and there would be assessments, and there would be a benefit
Divided by
appraisal.
9, then they'd have to go the benefit appraisal.
Yes.
So
Now,
do we as a commission want to reach out to those 5 or not at all?
We don't want to.
I don't think it's necessary.
Okay. So
I
just
mean, it
allow-
doesn't cost them a thing to
Right.
have the developer put it in. It only
Yeah.
costs them if they want to hook up.
Got it.
Yes,
And that's a fixed
and-
moment in time with these costs today versus,
And it's a fixed fee.
yeah, and if their
It's what-
septics fail, then they have. oh.
And I'm pretty sure the developer doesn't want to spend any more than he has
I get it, I
to.
get it.
So
I
it'll
just-
be at the
I just-
lowest
I just
cost.
remember the other times we've done this, it was.
There was. And
Sort
to
of
your,
more complicated.
Yeah.
But my only statement to that is, wouldn't it actually be cheaper for them to do it now because of the road, tearing up the road?
Well,
This doesn't have to get repaved?
well, they're gonna put laterals to
they
the
have to put the
side.
laterals to the
Oh, they're
side.
gonna put laterals,
Yeah.
all right, sorry, my mistake.
That's included in the project cost. But
Okay.
to your, I think the question you were asking is, if it's a developer's, I made the example $90,000, let's say it was 900,000.
Yeah,
That's $100,000 of connection. Then it behooves us to order a benefit appraisal because,
all.
well, for any house that's connecting. And in that case, in a developer's sewer, what's happened in the past is, the benefit for this house might be 50,000 and the benefit for this house might be 60,000.
yeah. You're supposed to pick the.
They're all
typical-
different. They
the
could
typical.
all be different in this case, and in that case, let's assume $100,000 would be far exceeding whatever the benefit appraisal is.
Then they wouldn't want to do it, or they couldn't.
And they have the choice to not connect. But if they want the sewer, and
But if we went that route and we did a benefit appraisal and it didn't comp out, we wouldn't be able to move.
the developer
forward.
eats it,
The developer eats the difference.
in a developer's agreement situation.
Okay.
And I think what you're thinking of is Hanson Road.
Yes.
There was a developer's
Yes.
sewer.
Yep. And they ran multiple lines.
And everybody got a lateral, but one person decided to connect, and the benefit appraisal was nowhere near what the pro rata share was, which was spent by the developer. And unfortunately, the developer did not recoup a
Right.
pro rata share. He could only recoup what was the benefit for that particular property.
Wow. And they made that private deal with the van and then.
No, that was a different house.
Wow, different house.
So
Okay.
I'm talking about the straight out, the one that you just mentioned was
I remember.
a property that was not even included in the project to start with.
That was 301 Mansfield, you're thinking of. Mixed-
No,
the
it was
mixed-
Hanson on the corner of Hummingbird,
Remember
Yeah.
Corbett's project.
Okay, right.
one up from Hummingbird.
Yeah.
And they had a house and they were connected to the sewer, but the sewer line was not put in right. and
Right.
So they said, hey, why can't I connect to this sewer? And
Yeah.
the commission will let them.
And they made a deal.
And that's when they made a deal.
Yeah, they both had a reason to make a deal.
With your
Yeah.
With your
Very
oversight
kind,
and
very
with your
kind.
permission.
On
It
both
didn't,
parts.
nothing happened without transparency and your approval.
So big picture, we're including those 5 houses because the likelihood of them hooking up, why not put the laterals in?
We're including those 5 houses, or they are, because we wouldn't allow them to put the sewer in and not include them,
Common.
because we're not going back to dig up the
Common
road and
sense.
put up another sewer.
Cool.
No, if you're putting a sewer in, you're gonna do
Do
it
the
right.
laterals.
As a matter of fact, when we spoke with the engineer, you have this 4-lot subdivision, one of the conversations was, well, how far do I have to carry the sewer up? Because it would be very easy for
Private
them to
agreement.
put a sewer to here
And
and then
private.
give themselves an easement over all these properties. And then later, these people,
We're screwed. They have to do the whole thing over.
there's no capacity for you, there's
Got
no
it.
whatever. You'd have to dig up the whole road, and you're not gonna collect a dime from them. That makes this a town sewer project impossible.
Yep.
It's cost prohibitive.
And only five homes. All right, well, cool. Well, thank you. That, it's complicated, but I get it.
Interesting.
It's nice we can use common sense.
Yeah.
It's not always prevalent.
And is this gravity or pressure?
It's pressure. It'll be a low pressure.
So
force
where
main.
does it go gravity once it reaches, at what point?
Down around Pembroke,
yeah.
someplace between Pembroke and,
Okay.
and.
Yeah,
where the hill
down
is.
here.
If
Yeah.
you remember the Calvi project there,
Yeah, I do.
it's gravity by there, which is the first house past Oxford School going towards New Canaan.
Those 3 houses, the Hulk Hogan house and the other 2, back in the day? In the corner of,
Hulk Hogan, I know.
the one with the huge stone wall.
The Fosters.
Steiniger was the guy
The
that built it.
Fosters lived there for years. right at the corner of
Yeah.
Oxford School entrance?
No,
They're
no, no,
connected by
no.
gravity.
No, further down.
Oh, yeah, no, you're talking, no,
I know what you're talking about.
It's-
Where they have the ponies.
Oxford School is
Where they have the
gravity,
ponies. Where they
once
have
they
the
get up the
ponies and
road.
stuff.
Yeah, but it's the house on the other side of the driveway.
Okay.
Is gravity. That was where we had one of our accessory dwelling issues. Remember the swimming pool
Yes.
that went around the house?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
That was
yes.
like 3 months ago?
The sewer there is gravity in the road. Some people still have to pump up to get to it.
Yes, but it's gravity in the road.
Cool.
It's gravity in the road.
Yeah, transition, there's an 8-inch gravity main right here, so basically between Pembroke and Half Mile Road.
Do you find that from a capacity standpoint, it's easier to analyze a gravity
Yeah.
system than a pressure system? Because of
Halfway
the
between
pressure affecting the
Oxford School
volume?
entrance
Or
and
not at all?
mile,
Am I just,
where it turns to gravity.
Well,
I know that's a weird question, I'm not an engineer.
I don't want to spoil next month's presentation, but working.
No, this isn't about this, this is a
Yeah.
theoretical.
No,
engineer.
this was the first time I worked with a pressure force main like this, and we actually did at Parklands. We did an analysis on the town pump system,
Station,
but
that's your
it wasn't as much about the force main. But this is interesting, the way the E1 grinder pumps all work in one as a low pressure force main. So it was pretty interesting, and they have full analysis and literature on it. So it was pretty straightforward in terms of how it worked with the low pressure force mains. But then gravity is, once you get all the numbers, it's
Yeah.
a pretty simple calculation to do the capacity analysis itself. Usually it's just such a big sewer shed, it's a lot of counting and figuring out how many actual houses are connected.
That's cool, well, thank you.
Okay.
Low
Yeah.
pressure has
Very good.
statistics.
Yeah.
What are the chances?
How many pumps
X
are
amount of
running?
pumps will be on.
Except for the Super Bowl and everybody.
Yes.
Halftime to Super Bowl, yeah, I've seen that chart.
Oh, it's crazy, right?
Oh, it's absurd. You can't believe it.
Yeah.
You really can't.
Any other questions or?
Oh, that's it? Okay.
Yeah, just a brief overview.
This is coming attraction.
Yes, of
We really appreciate coming in.
Did not want you to be overwhelmed today.
course, yeah.
You had a late night last night, so I don't want you to be overwhelmed.
I had a meeting after I left here.
Yeah. No, I
that you, Bob?
felt keep it up at 30,000 feet, to make it easier for you guys to.
I brought it down to
next-
29.
Next, yeah, you did,
Yeah, no,
but that's okay.
I actually guessed 5 properties, not 4.
For the subdivision?
Yeah, I drive up to Waveney every day with my dogs and go up and back.
Thank you.
Peter, do you have anything you'd like to?
Yeah, I think, I'd make a motion, we adjourn.
Oh, hey,
More new business?
oh. Yeah, we do.
How dare
Oh,
you?
boy, you got
Sorry.
one?
Peter.
Is that the?
I
False
withdraw
start.
my motion.
I don't know if he wants to read it, or that's the resolution.
We were supposed to read into the resolution into last month's meeting. Public, I don't know if you want to, as a process, do that.
The resolution I read last
I
night.
put that in your package, Craig.
Okay.
Don't know.
Oh, this,
We the people. I don't know.
we gotta read this?
It's already approved, but our lawyer prepared that, and our lawyer prepared something similar for the Board of Selectmen, for you, and we realized that oversight on our part, we didn't.
So you want, okay, so do I have a motion to go into new business to,
I'll make such motion.
Second.
what are we doing in new business? We are formalizing our approval of the sump pump removal regulations and the,
Was it this one?
yeah. Okay, so all those in favor to go into business? All right, we are in new business.
Everybody approved.
Okay.
He has,
I have
you have the sewer one, right?
Article 13,
That's
sump
it.
pump removal regulations.
That's the one.
It's the therefores and the whereases.
Okay, so whereas.
They all start that way.
Whereas pursuant to Chapter 103 of the General Statutes and the Darien Code of Ordinances, Section 22-51, the Darien Sewer Commission is the designated water pollution control authority for the town of Darien, Connecticut, otherwise known as town, for purposes pertaining to the building, operation, maintenance, and financing of the sanitary sewer collection system and pumping system for the town of Darien. And whereas The Darien Sewer Commission is responsible for assuring compliance with the state of Connecticut Building Codes 2021 International Plumbing Code. And whereas Connecticut General Statutes, Section 7-247 confers on the Darien Sewer Commission in its capacity as the Water Pollution Control Authority the authority to adopt regulations for the supervision, management, control, operation, and use of the town's sewage system as stated herein. And whereas the Darien Sewer Commission has determined that it is in the best interests of the town to exercise the foregoing authority to enact regulations to enforce Article 11 sanitary sewer regulations hyphen Section 1000-4, paragraph 4-1, no person, firm, or corporation shall discharge or cause to be discharged into the public sanitary sewer, either directly or indirectly, any groundwater, spring water, surface water, or rainwater, cellar drains, yard drains, sump pumps, or roof leader connections into said public sanitary sewer are prohibited as it relates to sump pumps. Now, therefore, the Darien Sewer Commission hereby resolves to adopt and does adopt the following Article 13 to be appended to Articles 1 through 12 of the administrative regulations in Appendix C of the Town Codes of Ordinances, which Article 13 shall read as follows. And now I'm going to stop reading because we've already, that was part of the record. The only edit I have to that preamble is the word article. And the second line of the fourth paragraph needs to have an I in it. Did you catch that?
Okay. Well, you said it, so
Yeah,
it's on the
article,
record.
article with an I. With that, can I get a motion?
Can I,
Yes.
Bob Hill made the motion to go into new business. Who was
Yeah, I
second?
seconded it.
Oh, Reese, thank you.
With that, can I get a motion to verify and formalize our prior
I'll
conversations?
make a motion.
Can my motion be amen?
Yeah. It's better than mine.
Make a motion to accept it as read and
Okay.
placed in
The
the
record.
minutes?
He said it so emphatically. We'll give him number one. We'll give you number two.
Number two. Second.
Any further discussion? All those in favor? All right, 4-0.
I just wanted to be clear.
Did we include pools?
Is the paperwork
Thank you.
straightened out now?
Thank you.
Now, I'm going to ask for one more favor. I have one more thing to
Okay.
discuss on new business. I apologize.
What's the nature of your new business,
I
Ed?
think you already asked me. I don't know.
Appeals for irrigation in November.
Okay, do we have a motion to go into new business for appeals for irrigation?
I'll move that.
Okay, have a second? Peter seconds, all those in favor? Okay, we're in new business again.
We've had a couple of folks come in to appeal their bill, their sewer bill. And what we've been finding is that, not a lot, but there are a few that have come in and said that they irrigated into November.
Or perhaps into October, which might have been captured on a November.
Correct, correct. And to go along with that, there was I get the full-on explanation of the warm last November, the climate change. So
It was warm and dry last fall, it's warm and dry this fall.
I've been hesitant to put them on the appeal list. We've already knocked October out with a kind of firm discussion that, okay, we realize that some people from September go into October and it gets captured by the October bill. I'm a little hesitant to allow for these other types of appeals for a November irrigation, when I have to say that there are some folks out there that know they shouldn't be doing it. Now, I do have one appeal that's coming forward. Someone decided they would do plantings last year, and part of those plantings, to make it survive, they used water and irrigation. So that one, I'm waiting to kind of get your feedback on the overall thing right now, before I open up that floodgate.
I have a thought.
Literally.
I've actually thought about this.
Okay. Good thing I brought it up then.
Yeah, and I first agree with your hesitancy to strike November, because then we're only down to 4 months. One of the months is December and January. You don't know if you got bluebirds, and are we charging, it kind of minimizes the
People
database.
Works the other
But
way.
one thing that I would be interested in seeing is the water bills for November in total for our 5,000 water bill users versus the water bills in April. And again, is that bill in April picking up mostly March? Are we before irrigation season in April? Like, so could we, is it better data to replace November with April? Is kind of my thought. We could look at the data we have to see if it's better data.
Had this discussion
You're never gonna
at
be
4
able-
o'clock this afternoon.
You're never gonna be able to zero out the, I'm in Florida crowd.
You know,
That's
yes,
what's difficult.
yes, but it's nice to get at least 5 months and,
I mean, they could have zeros and ones,
Yeah,
and they're
so, God
still
bless
here
them.
all summer.
you know.
That's interesting.
I mean,
That
you would.
Maybe
know-
I'm wrong, maybe it's
No,
not
I-
good, but maybe it's,
I do not have a gut, I mean,
I think we could look at the total use in November and the total use in April, right? And if
Yeah.
the use in April is less than November, we've got our answer.
Yeah, but I mean, just having spent 18 years in the pool business, the odds of having water on in November, exterior water on in November was greater than having exterior water on in the beginning of April.
Yeah.
We just didn't turn it on because of the frost.
And again, it
I
depends
mean, maybe
on
the second week, but the first week.
what day of the month did the Aquarian truck drive by to get the meter reading, and what were the previous 30 days, and like, there's a bunch of,
It would be easy to test your hypothesis.
It is
It's a
easy to
good
test
one.
my hypothesis.
It's thinking outside the box.
see if we can get that data.
But otherwise, now, are these people that had previously been granted an irrigation appeal and they're coming back for a second?
Not that I'm aware of, it didn't sound like it.
Okay.
How
Because-
many are there?
There were a few so far.
They could always bring them in here. if you
Yeah,
want.
I mean,
That's the jury.
at the end of the day, it's water that didn't go down to the sewer, and they're providing us with better data. And when we grant these appeals, we usually have the condition that they're one time, and one time only. So now you've been warned, stop irrigating or sub-meter.
And you're gonna want their bill from the irrigation company on the date that the water was turned off.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, provide that too.
I do that myself.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, I do that myself. I mean, there's no bill, there's no,
Oh, but you're different. You know how to do it
oh,
yourself.
okay.
I bet the people coming in don't.
Yeah, I'd say there's a handful in town that.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm smart. I've still broken a couple of valves over the winter.
I'll show you my
I'm not that
outdoor
smart.
shower. I made it out of ball valves. I got so sick of it freezing, even though I blew it out every year.
All right, so so far, like I said, there are not many. I'm assuming that there could be. So we're just,
I mean, if you want to
I'm just
send them.
looking not to have 150 appeals.
Yeah,
We're keeping around 25, 30 right now a year,
Just
which
make sure
is,
you give me a new pen,
new what?
a new pen.
You need a new calculator too. So, but I'll get you the November, April comparison numbers.
thank you, sir.
And I will put those appeals on the appeal list.
Any other new business? Peter?
I would suggest we adjourn the meeting.
All right, all those in favor?
Who was second?
Gee, we got-
Thank you.
did it
We needed a
record time.
second.